You know, when you fly the American flag, when you're flying the American flag, you're saying equal rights. That's what the symbol of the American flag is. If you don't, if you're, a usual racist Republican, then you're just another gross hypocrite trying to fly the American flag. Because Republicans have shown you. They're blocking you from voting. They blocked women from getting paid the same as men. Look who showed up on 6th of January. Nazis, racist groups, Christian fascism trying to destroy your rights. That's the Republican Party. That's not American. When you fly the American flag, you're saying equal rights. Because it's the basis, it's your Declaration of Independence. It was your Declaration of Independence from a king, and the idea of king and aristocracy. And even today, it's still your Declaration of Independence from all things Republican, because everything Republican is fascist, Nazi, Christian fascism, destruction of your rights, blocking you from voting, denying equal rights to women, denying equal rights to gays. That's all the Republican Party. But that American flag stands for, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and imbued by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. That's your Declaration of Independence. And it's still valid, of course, today. That's why you fly the flag. When you say, as a symbol, the American flag, who are you? As an American, what is it? The basic bedrock thing of being American. Equal rights. That's what starts the whole thing of government in America. That's why you have separation of church and state. When the issue is equal rights versus religion, religion loses. Every time. Every time. Equal rights is paramount. That's the thing. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Equal rights. And as you see, that's completely opposite of what has become Republican. And it didn't just start with Trump, Pence. Oh no. It's been going on since Nixon. And look what a criminal creep was Nixon. And Agnew. We always forget about mentioning also Agnew, who had to quit the vice presidency because he was such a criminal. And then you go to Reagan, cocaine trafficking Reagan, with his fraudulent trickle-down economics of giving massive tax breaks to the rich and taxing your Social Security to pay for the tax breaks given to the rich. That's Republican. And look what happened. Reagan, the economy went in the red. Boom. Tanked from that economics. Bush Sr. came in. They thought they were going to give it off to a Democrat, and he'd get stuck with having to face the big deficit in spending. Republicans make a mess, and then the Democrats come in, and they have to fix it and clean it up. And then the Republicans turn around and say, oh, look at them, they raised their taxes, oh, geez. And they don't look at the history. They don't look at the history to notice, hey, it's Republicans who caused this economic collapse. Look at Bush Cheney. Nobody thought it'd get worse than Bush Cheney. And look at the massive economic collapse of 2008 that was caused by Republican economics. Massive disaster. And again, a Democrat comes in only then, and he's stuck with Obama, comes in, and they're stuck with a $7 trillion fiasco created by the residue of Reagan economics. And then you got the Trump idiot, Trump Pence, Trump the fascist, Nazi, racist guy, criminal. And you got Pence, the Christian fascist, deny rights to women, deny rights to gays. Pretty obvious. And blocking you from voting. And then trying to say, oh, the elections aren't real, or no, they're rigged. When who's been trying to rig them? Republicans. Who's trying to block you from voting? Republicans. Now, folks, when in a democratic republic, when you have an entity, a group, a party trying to block you from voting, that's not politics. That is criminal enterprise. And they should be sued in courts and pushed out of existence for doing that. That's the Republican Party, though. Busy, trying to put in Nazi, 21st century Nazi or fascism wrapped in a Christian garb. That's the Republican Party. So when you get to July 4th, and you get to the holiday, and it's a Declaration of Independence, it's a freedom from the king and the aristocracy, that Declaration of Independence is still in effect. It's freedom from Nazi, from racism, from Ku Klux Klan, from Proud Boy, Oath Keepers, all those scumbags who showed up on 6th January. It's freedom from Christian and any religion fascism trying to limit your rights based on their book of ignorance, myth. It's freedom of equal rights. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And that American flag is the symbol of that, of equal rights. You don't let these Republican idiots run around saying the flag, you know. There's a gross hypocrisy to that flag, that honor of that flag, what it stands for, the lives that are spent to defend freedom. Sustain your rights. Stand up for your rights, you know, it's always been the thing. Declare your independence from everything Republican. Fascism, Nazi, Christian fascism. And it's an economics of poison and pollution against you and your kids. That's what the Republican Party is. When you fly that flag, when you want to say the American flag, the symbol of that American flag is equal rights. That's why it says in the beautiful national anthem, Star Spangled Banner, and it says, was our flag still there? Was our flag still there? Even against the attempt to destroy it, to destroy democracy, to destroy your freedoms, of the scumbags of 6th January, trying to destroy your democratic processes. Was our flag still there? Was our freedom there? Was our rights still there? Was our equal rights still upheld? Say, does that Star-Spangled Banner, does it still wave over the land of equal rights, freedoms, the home of the brave?